Do you want to chat with us and other Team Respawn Dangos? Well then join our Discord, link in the video description. Okay, greetings everyone, welcome to a Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars video. Andrew joined with, as usual, nobody, also from Team Respawn. If you're confused on what this game is, this is a real-time strategy game for the PC. It is also available on the 360 and PS3, and if you have an Xbox One, the 360 version is backwards compatible, and it's actually a lot of fun there. So you can get both Command & Conquer 3 and its expansion pack, Kane's Wrath, on the 360 and PC. This is, of course, the PC version, just because you have a lot more options and it's a lot smoother. But this video was voted on by our patrons over on our Patreon page and our YouTube members, our YouTube channel members. So if you decide to support us financially on either of those two places, once a month I will ask our lovely supporters, which is one of their perks of a particular game that they want us to make a video of, and this is what they suggested, and I'm glad they did, because this game is a lot of fun. So I'm really happy to make a video. I do one of these from time to time. So I just tried to do this, and I got annihilated even on medium. So there we have it. So if you've never played this game before, I'm going to try and give you a little bit of a 10,000 foot view of this game, but really you're going to have to try this out for yourself, because it is a lot of fun. So you can choose where you want to be. I'm going to choose here, and the reason why is because as soon as the game starts, I'm actually going to leave. You can pack up your main base vehicle. I'm going to move it across this river here for added defense. It's a terrible, terrible strategy, but it usually pays off. As for the difficulty, they're on easy, because again, I just got annihilated. For sides, there's 3 sides in Command & Conquer 3. Kane's Wrath adds a lot more of sub-factions. But you have GDI, which is your regular, I guess they're very similar to the UNSC. You have your Nod, which is kind of like humans with a little bit of alien technology. And then the Scrin, which is full-on alienness. And all 3 of them are really, really cool. For personality, I'm going to make one of them a turtle, because I don't really know what that means. If they really do turtle, that would be hilarious. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started here and see how we do on easy. Okay, so first thing apparently you do is you make a construction crane if you're the pro players.
Training.
I'm going to make a surveyor too, just in case, because I don't really know what I'm doing. Surveyor lets you get this circle, you can build anywhere in it, and as you build buildings, this circle kind of gets bigger. Surveyor lets you expand that circle really anywhere.
Ready for base expansion. Building.
Construction crane is just so I can build 2 things at the same time.
Let's see what's out there.
So I'm going to tell this surveyor.
Take your time.
So once these 2 things are done, I'm going to pack this guy up. We unpack here. But if you're confused, you'll see what I'm saying in just a second.
New construction
Power plant for power.
Building. Construction complete.
Okay, refinery
New
goes there.
construction options.
Okay, so we're done. I'm going to pack you up. So your main construction vehicle, which is an MCV, it's actually portable, which is hilarious. And while this surveyor, watch when it finishes, this circle will get huge. There we go. So now I got 2 of these,
Low power.
and now I'm out of power.
Building.
Please hold.
Enemy units sighted.
Oh, great. Already? On easy? Are you kidding me?
Complete.
Look at this. This is
Our
unbelievable.
base is under attack. New construction options.
I can't believe I'm under attack on easy in like a minute.
Harvester under attack.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's extremely rude.
Construction complete.
The AI, if I've not said this already, is notoriously brutal in this game.
Training.
I mean, they're not really doing anything,
Rifle squad ready.
but it's still annoying.
Building.
Rifle squad ready.
Unit under attack. Building.
Don't let up. Rifle squad ready. Make a push.
lost. Construction complete.
Look at this. I'm not even doing anything to them. Maybe that'll change it.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Yeah, I'm well aware our base is under attack.
New
I think
construction
it's change
options.
their mind. Let me repair this.
Repairing.
I didn't mean to hit that button. Okay,
Training.
2 Predator tanks. It was extremely rude and I wasted a lot of resources on it, so I hope everyone's happy.
Our base is under attack.
Predator rolling out.
I guess I need a 3rd refinery. This is insane on how quickly my money just completely goes way down.
Predator crew ready to
I
roll.
do think the AI cheats,
Construction complete.
Predator rolling out.
so I'm going to start putting things over here. There is one of these towers that when I'm actually going to do that now in case they get it. You can make an engineer,
Training.
and what an engineer can do
Construction
is
complete.
really garrison special buildings.
Enemy unit
Let's go to work.
And in the case of this,
Am I covered?
if I
Unit
garrison
under
that,
attack.
I get pretty much infinite free money for forever.
Assault in progress.
Look at this. This is crazy.
Our
Reload,
base is
reload.
under attack.
Confirmed.
So I can tell you right now that Tiberium is not going to last very much longer. I'm going to need to eventually expand over to that Tiberium field. Where's our engineer? He's very slow. But if they are just going to attack me... Well, I keep hitting that button. I don't mean to. I apologize.
Unit under attack.
Build another one.
Building. Our base is under attack.
Targeting enemy.
Construction complete.
I mean, I guess he's kind of like wasting his money. I guess. As long as he's sending just infantry, that's fine. So we're about to find out here if anyone else has
Everything's ready.
gathered this. I don't know what you call this. Silo thing.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, no one's taken it yet, so that's really good.
Let's go to work.
So he'll garrison this.
Building captured.
So I got 750, and look, now I get 25 added quite frequently, which
Silos needed.
is actually not a lot,
Building.
but it
Enemy
does
unit
add up
sighted.
over time.
Assault in progress.
This
Area
dude can go
confirmed.
back here. When you get in this little small radius, it'll actually
Construction
heal my
complete.
Standing
vehicles.
by.
So these little drones will start healing it. I feel like I can't speak
Cannot
currently.
deploy here. New construction options.
It's also heavily recommended
Building.
to build turrets, as we've witnessed
Construction
earlier.
complete.
I'm now going to build... I need a command post. I thought I just built that. No, I built a wharf. What is this? I built an armory. A useless building.
Building. Building.
So if I get this bar here is my power, and if this white bar goes over the green, which it kind of is, some of my buildings will go offline. A blackout will
Construction
occur.
complete.
I'm just putting kind of my important buildings over
New
here because I don't want to
construction
lose them.
options. Building.
The best one is the Space Command uplink,
Construction complete.
but that's neither here nor there
New
currently.
construction options.
So now I can actually build
Building.
anti-air
Silos needed. Building.
turrets. It's actually good when she says silos in here. That means I've hit my
Construction
capacity that I can store my
Construction
resources,
complete.
and that's great because that'll give some time for the
Throwing
Tiberium to
power.
regrow. See, I just had a blackout, so some buildings are going to go offline. Those two. Until I build these. Because gathering them 3 at a time is definitely not ideal. I could actually... I don't know if I can unpack the outpost. I would like to secure this area to get more Tiberium. I guess I'll build a silo.
Building.
I'll build 2 of them.
Building.
And
Construction complete. Construction
this will allow us to
complete.
get some more supplies. Okay, so I do need a tech center to build my mammoth
Building.
tanks. So you can get a sniper team, which is great. I'm
Training.
gonna make 1 sniper. They're very expensive. And you actually don't need to click on buildings to build stuff. I can just click on tabs and build them there.
Rifle squad ready.
Taken out.
But I usually lose track of things, so
Rifle squad ready.
I'm gonna put my snipers in this building. The problem I always have is I kind of lose my stuff. Alright, so there is someone here. Let's do a radar scan.
Construction complete. Select target.
Okay, there he is. So he is playing as Nod, so he has like these little modular turret things, which are really cool. And actually, if I'm really sneaky, I may try and do this. With these
Tiberium
easy
field
AIs... Uh-oh.
What's the call?
Okay, so he's garrisoned all this stuff.
Any enemies around?
So I'm
Keep
actually
out of sight.
cloaked, he can't see
Scanning
me.
new area. Find a window.
Silos needed.
See, my Tiberium feels depleted, so... Usually they'll automatically... Yeah, so they'll go to the next one. So I need to take these guys.
We hear you.
I'm going to make them team 1, so I
Confirmed.
don't lose them.
Area
I'm going to
confirmed.
clear out these buildings so I don't
Heading
get
out.
shot at.
Move out, Armored Division.
But what I was saying is, if I can wipe out all these turrets and really get this guy down, I think I can capture his construction yard right here. And if that happens, I technically control both
Unit
factions.
under attack.
Because I can build all their buildings, and then
Targeting enemy.
with that association, I can build all of their units.
Unit lost. New construction options.
They're in our scope.
They just do an orca strike
Copy. Bombers on their way.
on all those buildings, just to show you how cool it is.
Hold your ground, soldiers.
Here they come. Like an airstrike.
Unit under attack.
Didn't really do a whole lot like I wanted it to.
Confirming target. They're in our scope. Targeting enemy.
Just
Engaging
blow the whole
enemy.
building off. So I guess easy is my rank
Training.
after all. So these juggernauts are insane too. I'll show you these. A few of these unpacks into
Silos
battle base.
needed.
I don't know what that means.
Unit under attack.
In some of the other sub factions in this game, you can actually you can make some really cool units.
Reload, reload! Take a symbol. They're in our scope. Let's hit them. Clear a path. Confirmed.
So this is all good here. This is clearing the way for my harvesters. There's just a lot to this game. So if
Unit
you're
under
very
attack.
unfamiliar with like Halo
Training.
Wars, or if Halo Wars is very comfortable to you, I guess I should say. You know, this is like a full RTS game, and it really can get overwhelming. And even someone who me who's played this game for years, even I still kind of forget what I'm doing half the time. So, I like the rocket squad.
Training.
We have the rockets. That's what they say.
Unit under attack.
Another radar scan over here.
Select target. Enemy base sighted.
Okay.
Missile squad ready.
They're in our scope.
Okay, so I have
I'm
the
the
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
I love this thing.
Ready for combat.
Walkers in motion.
Okay, so he got out. This is going to be great. Watch this.
On standby.
I just think the detail of this stuff is so
Enemy
good. Just these damaged buildings. I mean, he can fire from like forever away.
Assault in progress.
Firehawk, docked and ready.
Return to base. On standby. Entering new position.
And when you get a lot of these guys to really
Locomotor's working.
cover the back of
Enemy
your
unit sighted.
army, it's It really is something. Thought I made 2 of them.
Training.
Keep them checked.
Will the tank make it?
Sir.
Coming in clear, Commander. Yes, sir.
Unit under attack.
Fire!
There we go. So now I got some air.
Firehawk standing by.
See, I did a scan earlier. Let's go ahead and start
the
aiming for
thrusters.
his power.
Juggernaut
He
standing
actually
by.
is really close.
Enemy unit sighted.
This one's mine.
Okay, so the goal
What's the
here...
status?
Our base is under attack.
What do you
I kind
have?
of lose my stuff. I don't even know if there's an all units button. Oh, well that was just
Harvester
rude.
under attack.
Predator. Unrivaled. Moving.
Did you see that? We need to build some,
Repairing.
we're exchanging airstrikes there.
Building.
So I can make an ion cannon. That thing is insane.
Unit under attack. Construction complete.
I'm confused. Here we go. Build one of those there. Now I got my tech center. I think I can start upgrading my power plants. I can.
Enemy unit sighted.
There we go. So all these guys are getting upgraded with the turbines here. So it adds additional turbines on the back. It's really just like upgrading a harvester in Halo Wars. Let's see, I'll get the
Unit
ion
under
cannon
attack.
control
Building.
center.
Hold them down.
So you get a couple more mammoth tanks, a couple more of those, some more predator tanks,
Training.
some more infantry.
Rifle squad ready.
This takes a while to train, but that's okay.
Rifle squad ready. On standby.
Send my vehicles in here to get repaired, and then we'll be on our way. So the goal here is for me to capture their construction yard,
Take assembled.
Select target. Stealth unit detected.
which is right there. So what I can do is
Select target.
do an orca strike on my own right there.
Confirmed.
I'm going to aim
Airstrike's
for
on
all of
its
his
way.
power nodes, or power plants.
Looking good.
Try to take them out one by
Construction
one.
complete. Unit under attack.
He just has a lot of anti-air
Mammoth take assembled.
stuff.
Building.
So I'm going to make a space command center link thing. I don't have the resources for it, but I will in a second. Now this bad
Enemy
boy
unit sighted.
is my super weapon. I'm going to get a 7-minute timer. When that's done, it actually looks just like an eradication from Halo Wars 2. It is identical. They literally stole it. And it's just as epic. Oh, so he's getting annihilated, so I actually need to go save his
Let's
ass.
get to the front. Mammoth
Construction
advancing.
complete.
Yes, sir. Moving.
No one is wiping him out except for me.
Unit under attack. Unit lost.
Ready here.
Let me just sweep his flank here.
Close in.
Insufficient funds.
Okay, so there's actually quite a bit here. I think he has stuff cloaked. And if I remember right, I don't really remember how you uncloak stuff.
Take them out.
I think if I just take enough out of his power
Close in.
down. Yeah, so he's got a lot of stuff offline.
Predator, roll it out.
Maybe this guy was the turtler.
Moving.
See, that's the problem I have, is sometimes the easy is too easy and the hard, or the medium is just way too difficult. Let me take out some of his turrets here. You gotta go for the base.
Move it up.
As long as that construction yard stays okay.
Roll over them. Predator, roll it out.
And sometimes they'll sell stuff in order to get their power back online.
Taking it there.
War factory, so we can
Enemy
actually
unit sighted.
take that out, prevent him from building anything anymore.
Pushing forward.
I think in the expansion you can actually garrison infantry in these juggernauts to make them even more powerful. So let's try this. I'm gonna make my engineer now.
I got their codes. Everything's ready. Got it. On my way.
So let's see if we can go in and sneak in
Okay.
and capture this base. Wonder how many engineers are gonna die from this.
Harvester under attack. Enemy units sighted.
Harvester under attack? What? That's mean. It's very mean.
What's the status?
Reporting in. This
I
way,
have to pay
clear?
attention to my engineer.
I'm on it.
So far, so good. We're
Okay.
almost there.
Enemy
Oh,
base
let's
Find
get
a
it.
way inside.
Our base is under attack. Cancelled. Main construction options.
Yes!
Unit under attack.
Back up. Run away. Oh, that is such a troll. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. No, no, no. This can't die.
Brothers, you must What's the hold up?
No, 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 no. Oh, this is so good. I'm about to have 2 factions worth.
The Empire starts here.
And it even changes voice actors to the voice actors of the other faction.
Unit under attack.
What's the status?
There we go. Well done, gentlemen. Alright, well, Nod
We carry the future.
will go over here. So what's great is you can... I mean, just all the combinations with the units, the combinations with the turrets and the buildings and all these upgrades. I can get the Nod super weapon now. I mean, it is just fantastic. It really is.
Unit under
So
attack.
let's go ahead and send our team 1 over here. And I think these guys are kind of just hanging about, which is fine.
Find a place.
So I'll build over here. And I'm going to have some fun with this. Let's go ahead and unpack here.
Construction options.
So yeah, here we go. I got a 3rd building tab. I'm going to build the
Building.
Nod refinery, as well as the
Building.
GDI refinery. And it's pretty much just like starting
Unit
over.
under
So I
attack.
actually need the Nod power plant to build the Hand of Nod, which is like the barracks. I think I've only had it in
Enemy
one
units
game
sighted. Construction
where I've had
complete.
all 3 factions. I didn't have it for long.
Construction complete. New construction
So there we go.
options.
I now control the Nod harvester. And just to compare the 2 right next to each other, I decided to build a GDI one right there. So let's go ahead and build the
Building.
power
Unit
plant.
under attack. Construction complete. New
There we go.
construction options.
So pretty much a lot of the buildings are exactly the same in the same order. There's just a slight
Unit
difference with a few things. So I'm going to actually get the War
Building.
Factory. And then for defense on the 3rd tab, I can now start building these shredder turrets,
Building.
which they are so cool.
Our base is under attack. Construction
So I'll actually
complete.
show you right here. Build 1 here, and then you can... It adds 3 more.
Construction complete. Repairing.
You can repair stuff too, which is really cool, like while they're being attacked. So I can build my war factory here. So this will build the
Construction
Nod
options.
vehicles.
Enemy units sighted. Building.
So yeah, I can build like a Scorpion tank,
Construction
which is not
complete.
as good as the
Training.
Scorpion tank in Halo Wars. Let's go ahead and slap this guy there.
Yes, sir.
Silence.
Scorpion's ready. In position.
So it's just, I love this game. I really do. I can tell you
Building.
that there is a mod under development for this game. It's by Choke Point Studios. Those are the guys who are now in charge of the Sins of the Prophets mod, which is a mod for Sins of the Solar Empire, another great strategy game.
Complete.
There's actually a mod underway to overhaul this entire game to kind of Haloize it. So instead of building, like let's say for example a Mammoth tank, it's a real Scorpion tank, and I think instead of a Juggernaut, it's a Mantis, and instead of a Pit Bull here, it's an actual Warthog. It really does Haloize all of the vehicles and the buildings and stuff, and it's really, really neat.
Training.
Oh yeah, the Avatar. I forgot about the Avatar. It's like the Iron Giant.
Ion cannon ready.
Let me build a
Building.
SAM turret. Oh, so my ion cannon's ready.
Flames will rise.
My super weapon. And it's really cool. When it's ready, it kind of
Construction complete.
raises up, but when you fire it, it kind of goes back down. I'll show you just how insanely similar to a eradication it is. Let me go ahead and
Flames
find
will
some poor
rise.
soul here. So,
Silos needed.
let's see. Where's my radar scan? Here it
Select
is. I'm sure he's.
target.
Oh, he's not there. Maybe he's out of the game. Let's go ahead and take a stroll with my
Firehawk here.
Firehawks.
We'll take that
I've not
area.
heard if a player's been defeated or not. We will find out.
Enemy unit sighted.
So they're kind of hanging out over there. And they are no longer. They're no longer existing.
Unit under attack. Enemy base
Okay, here
sighted.
we go.
Roger that, Command.
So I'll like blow this up. And select my ion cannon and right there.
Ion cannon activated.
Now it's a lot better when there's a lot more units and buildings in the way. But it does just kind of
Select
really
target.
annihilate all sorts of things. Shockwave artillery is really cool.
Enemy unit sighted.
I guess I'll wrap this up. I've kind of shown you enough.
What do you have?
But this game is a ton of fun. You can pick up a lot of times the entire
Mammoth.
Command & Conquer saga. So it's Command & Conquer's 1 through 4. All the Red Alerts and the General spin-offs. A whole bunch of stuff. You can get the entire package. It's like 16 games or something ridiculous on Steam.
Silos needed.
I'm sorry, not Steam. On Origin, EA's Steam knockoff. I got the entire collection, which is, again, like 16 games for like maybe $15.
Unit under attack.
It goes on sale pretty frequently. I see how it's going to be.
Unit lost.
I'm really glad I got I'm going to have to go for your airfield, sir. My march with my awesome units. What I used to do is just hang back with Firehawks.
It's a go.
Personally, if I had to pick between Red Alert 3 and Command & Conquer 3, which both of them are excellent games, for enjoyment of gameplay, I'll probably actually have to go with Red Alert 3. The unit dynamics are just so different and fun. Just what you can do with like the Allied aircraft carriers, for example, and the amount of trolling you can do. It's a little bit more simplified and easier to learn, but it's still equally as enjoyable. And it includes some other things I love from Age of Empires, which is like building. You can build walls and stuff.
Enemy defeated.
Okay,
Unit
so
lost.
he's
Let's
wasted.
Get to the front. Mammoth tank ready. Ready here.
Silos needed.
Armor
Okay, so if you do
superiority.
that, I gotta really look into what the hotkeys are. I guess I'll send Team 2
What do you
like back
have?
over here to see if our former friend who lent us his main building is hanging out. I think this guy's just gone.
Pushing forward.
Was he even here to begin with? I never saw a fourth player.
Yes, sir.
I guess it's just this guy wrapping him up.
Mammoth tank.
So be it.
Bomber standing by.
This
Acknowledge.
poor guy, he probably can't even do anything. One time I played myself in 2 hard AIs versus 1 brutal AI difficulty, and we got annihilated.
Armor superiority. What do you have? Yes, sir.
Completely annihilated.
Move it up.
Well, I guess we'll just... It'll take a minute, but slowly but surely we will prevail. I'll work on my airstrikes here.
Looking good.
Unit under attack.
Firehawk here. I'll take this.
Go, I can do another
Select
shockwave
target.
artillery. This is really cool. So this will actually like knock all the buildings offline. I've never learned why it was so expensive, but I think that's because it knocks so many buildings offline when it fires.
Embrace your destiny.
Which can really
Under attack.
Standing by.
hurt someone even if it's for just a few
No
seconds.
problem.
We are ready.
Unit promoted.
Mammoth tank ready. Ready here. Mammoth tank ready.
Or how much you have to annihilate them before they give up.
Mammoth tank ready. Yes, sir. Thug rising.
Got something over there.
Unit under attack. Our base is under attack.
Firehawk here.
Very odd. He hasn't given up yet.
Firehawk on its way.
Mammoth tank ready. What do you have?
Sometimes just to troll them, I've defeated them by just taking all of their buildings. Everything they have near and dear to their hearts.
Unit lost.
Let's get to the front.
Enemy.
Oh, there we go.
You are victorious.
So yeah, I highly recommend this game. It has a pretty cool campaign. All the cutscenes are live action and stuff. Really, really fascinating game. It is a really good time killer if you want to, have an enjoyable hour or so, like just about this video. But if you love it, I recommend you pick it up. And if you want to vote on a particular game that we want to play next month, you'll have to join our Patreon or our YouTube channel membership, and we'll send out a poll at the end of every month. And if you want to chat with other RTS fans, head over to our Discord. Link to that's in the description, and we'll be chatting away. See you next time.